I babysat Celeste and Bella once, and they were so shy. They didn't want to leave their mom and their dad, but eventually I broke them down, and they grew attached to me, I guess, in a way, because Celeste wouldn't even leave my leg. And Shanann, she just had a smile that made everybody smile. You couldn't help it. When she smiled, you had to be happy. Her laugh was contagious, and those girls, they had the laughs of angels, and they had the hearts of angels, and the souls of angels. I can't believe that they're gone. I don't think any of us expected this. I definitely didn't, and I'm so sorry. And he's a monster who let us comfort him and felt absolutely no remorse for what he's done.
Okay, so what if I told you that 2 days before Chris Watts murdered his entire family, a teenage girl sat in that very house, on that very couch, watching his daughters laugh and play, and one of those little girls said something to her that night that will absolutely stop you in your tracks. Something so chilling, so innocent, yet so heartbreaking that when you hear it, you will not be able to breathe. Stay with me because we are getting there. But before we dive in, I have to take a moment. I have to, because every single time I come into this space, I get emotional. I genuinely do, and today is no different. You all have no idea what you mean to me. Every comment, every prayer, every word of encouragement you have left under my videos regarding my personal situation, the loss of my parents, it has carried me. It has literally carried me. You are not just viewers to me. You are not just subscribers. You are my family, my mothers, my fathers, my sisters, my brothers, the family I never had. And I mean that from the deepest place in my heart. I love you all so much. God bless every single one of you. And if you appreciate me even a fraction of how much I appreciate you, please hit that like button right now, because I want you to know I read every single comment, every single one, and I respond to them because you are worth that to me. In my last video, I asked you all whether I should continue sharing my personal journey with you, about my parents, about searching for answers, about the pain that brought me to this community in the first place. And I was not prepared for your response. More than 95% of you said keep going, keep going. And so many of you prayed for me in those comments. And I felt it. I genuinely felt it. I felt like for the first time I have people who hear me, people who see me, and that means more than words can ever say. So for everyone out there who is also searching for answers, whether it is about a case, about a loss, about something that broke your heart and left you with nothing but questions, I pray you find those answers. I pray peace finds you before the answers do. And I think today of all days, we need to stop and say a prayer for Shanann, for Bella, for Celeste, and for baby Nico, who never even got the chance to take his first breath in this world. Lord, we ask that you hold them. We ask that you grant them the peace they were denied. We ask that justice continue to stand as a reminder that their lives mattered. Amen. Please type Amen in the comments right now. Do not scroll past that. If you have even the slightest remorse for what happened to this family, let it be known. Let them know they are not forgotten. And while you are down there, tell me where you are watching from. I want to know how far this family has reached. I want to see just how wide and how global this community of ours has grown. Type your country, your city, wherever you are. I'm going to pause for a moment right now and let you do that. Now, if you are brand new here, welcome to the family. make sure you hit that subscribe button because trust me, you do not want to miss what is coming. This is a community built on truth, on compassion, and on making sure that victims are never reduced to a headline. Okay, now let us get into why we are really here today. I need you to watch this video all the way to the end. And listen, if you have heard this interview before, do not think you already know everything, because I promise you, I am going to point out something in this interview that most people have completely missed, something hiding in plain sight, and I want your opinion on it when we get there. So, sit down, get comfortable, and listen very, very carefully, because a teenage girl walked into that house on August 11th, 2018, completely unaware that she was one of the last people outside of that family to see Bella and Celeste alive. She thought she was just babysitting. She had no idea she was walking into the final chapter. Here is her interview.
So just so the recording knows, your dad is Jeremy?
Yes.
And Jeremy knows you're talking with me right
Yes.
now? Okay. So we're talking about Chris and Shanann Watts and some responsibilities you might have had for babysitting their children.
Yes.
So how long have you known Chris and Shanann?
My dad used to work with them, and I think I got to meet them when I was around 6 or 7 years old.
So Jeremy is your dad?
Yes.
And who did he work with?
He worked with both of them. They both worked at Longmont Ford. Shanann was a salesperson, and Chris was a mechanic.
Okay. Do you remember when that was?
I would say probably in 2013 or 14-ish is when they all worked there at the same time.
What did your dad do there?
He was an internet manager.
Does your dad still work at?
No, he works at Siltahar Motors now.
Works at Siltahar. Okay, down in Boulder.
Yeah.
And do you know what Chris and Shanann do now?
Yes. Shanann advertises this thing called Thrive, which is a patch you wear that gives you like energy boosts, I guess. And then Chris does the oil company where they drill in the ground to find oil. I think it's called Anadarko.
Anadarko,
Yeah.
so he works there.
Yes.
And Shanann, does she mainly work from home?
Yes.
Or does she travel or?
She travels for business when they have like conventions and stuff, and she posts on Facebook, and I think she advertises, and that's what her job is, to advertise for Thrive.
Okay, so she's an advertiser and he works in the oil industry. And so you think you've known them since 5 or 6 years?
Yeah.
So you babysit for them not on a regular basis or on a regular basis?
Not on a regular basis.
So how many times have you babysat for them?
Just once.
Once. And when was that?
Saturday night.
Okay, so today is the 14th. Monday is the 13th. Sunday is the 12th.
So the 11th.
So the 11th.
Yes.
Okay, so you babysat for them on Saturday. What time did you start babysitting?
4:30 p.m.
4:30 p.m.?
Yes.
And who asked you to babysit?
Chris had contacted my dad.
On what day?
Friday.
Do you know what time?
No, I do not know what time.
And he asked,
He asked if I could babysit their kids while he went to the Rockies game, and Shanann was out of town.
do you know who he was going to the Rockies game with?
He said something about how it was with his work or something from his work, because my dad was going to the Broncos game that night, and my dad had invited him to go to the Broncos game because he had an extra ticket, and he said he couldn't because this is something from work.
So friends or something from work?
Yeah.
Did you see, so what time, how did you get to his house? Did you babysit there or did he come here?
I went there, my mom dropped me off.
And that was on Saturday.
Yes.
Your mom, what's your mom's name?
Jennifer.
Lindstrom?
Yes.
Do you know your mom's birthday?
July 1st, 1981.
That's awesome, you know your mom's birthday. So Saturday, your mom drops you off. What time?
4:30.
Was anybody at the house?
Chris and his 2 daughters.
Okay. What are his daughters' names?
Celeste and Bella.
How old's Celeste?
She's 3 and Bella is 4.
Anybody else at the house besides those 3?
No.
So tell me what happens. Your mom drops you off. Does your mom come in with you?
No.
You just get out
Yeah.
and go in by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have a cell phone?
I do.
What's your number?
720.
And your address is. So you go into the house. Chris, Celeste, and Bella are there. All right. And does Chris tell you what he wants you to do, or tell me what Chris tells you? And you said, sorry, let me back up real quick. Shanann was not home. She was somewhere else.
Yes.
Where was she?
Arizona for her work.
And Chris told you that?
Yes, and I had seen posts on Facebook because I'm friends with Shanann on
Okay,
Facebook.
so you knew.
Yeah.
But Chris told you the same.
Yes.
Okay. So just tell me your conversation with Chris when you show up.
I walked in and then he asked what kind of pizza I liked because he was going to order me and the girls pizza for dinner. So he got on the phone and ordered them pizza. He gave them their medicine before he left because he didn't want me to have to worry about that. And they were already in their pajamas, and he said I just have to play with them and then at 7 o'clock lay them down to go to bed. And he
told you to put them down at 7 p.m.?
Yes. And he just showed me where their cameras were for their rooms and showed me how to...
What kind of cameras?
They were like installed on the wall, and there was like this little mini thing I could watch to make sure they were okay in their beds.
So like a little television you were watching, and you could see the kids?
Yeah, it was like a handheld, and it switched back from each room.
Okay, was that part of their video surveillance, or was it separate?
I think it was separate. And then...
Do you know if that recorded, or was it just live?
I think it was just live.
Okay.
And then he gave me a cell phone number just in case I needed anything.
Do you remember what that is?
No, it was on the counter and I didn't need it. And then Shanann was texting me and she was like, "Are the girls okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, they're fine."
So Shanann knew you were there too?
Yes, she called me.
Did Chris ever text you?
No.
So Shanann knew you were there because Chris told her,
Yeah.
or did you tell her?
I think Chris told her.
So how did Chris leave the house? Well, so did he run you through these instructions? Do you recall what the girls were wearing?
Yes, they were wearing 2 nightgowns, and actually a police officer came over today and they had pictures and they told me to pick out which ones they were wearing.
So they went through that with you.
Yeah.
Can you just describe them, what they were wearing, if you remember?
They were 2 nightgowns, and I think one was blue, and they just had like little kid, like stars and hearts and sparkles and stuff on them.
Okay.
And I think the other one was like a peach color.
Okay. You remember what was on that one?
What's that?
Do you remember what was on that one?
They were kind of similar. It's still like the stars and the hearts, and
Okay.
I have a
Remember what-
picture of what Cece was wearing.
Did you take a picture of her that night?
Chris took the picture, I'm pretty sure.
On your phone?
No, he posted it on Facebook, or Shanann posted it because he was sending them pictures of the girls when she was checking in on them.
Okay, tell me how somebody got a picture of the girls that night.
I'm pretty sure it was taken on Chris's phone, and then I'm guessing he sent it to her, and then she had posted it on Facebook, so that's how I saw it.
Prior to him leaving for the game?
I can check when she posted it.
Okay.
Because I noticed that was the same exact thing she was wearing when I came over to watch them. It was... Yeah, she posted it on Saturday at 10:30 at night, and that's the night I babysat.
Can I see that picture?
Yes. That's the youngest one, Celeste, but she goes by Cece too.
You don't mind if I take a picture?
Go ahead. Is it bad lighting?
It's fine. Thank you. So she posted that Saturday, and that's the clothing that Celeste was wearing.
Yes.
The night that you babysat for them. So is that? Do you think that's prior? What time did you babysit? You got there at 4:30. What
Yeah.
time did you leave?
Around 10:30.
Were the kids sleeping?
Yes. So I'm guessing that was before I came because it's light.
Just making some notes. Just a second. So you did not send that picture to Shanann? Mm-mm. Chris must have.
Yes.
Do you remember what Chris was wearing when he left?
A white t-shirt and darkish, almost black jeans.
Do you remember if the t-shirt had anything on it?
No, I think it was plain.
Do you remember his shoes?
No.
Was he wearing a jacket? Anything else?
Mm-mm.
Does he wear glasses?
Yeah, he usually doesn't, but when he left, I'm pretty sure he was wearing his glasses.
Like reading glasses or sunglasses?
Reading glasses.
And he left you a phone number to reach him? Mm-hmm. Do you know what that, again, you said it was just written down on the counter? It was written on a note?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know who he left with?
No.
Did you see the vehicle or the car that he left in?
No, he told me to go distract the kids while he left so they didn't get upset that he was leaving.
Did you hear a car?
No.
Did he take his own truck, or do you think he left with somebody?
I'm not sure because his work truck was parked in front of the house, and I never looked in the garage or anything to see if any vehicles.
Did the work truck ever leave?
No.
What's his work truck look like?
It's big and brown, and it has like a bunch of mechanical stuff on the back of it. It looks like for the oil fields.
Does it have any markings on it?
No.
Does it say the name of the business?
No, it's blank. Because I remember the girls kept pointing it out because they're like, that's my daddy's truck.
So the girls are 3 and 4, but do they talk with you a lot?
Yes, they're very talkative.
They're very talkative?
Yes.
Okay. So did they tell you anything that was happening? Was there anything that was concerning that you heard?
Bella she sat by me and she was really concerned. Her little sister fell asleep before her, so she sat on the couch with me for a while, and she actually told me something. She's like, can I ask you something? And I was like, yeah. She was like, my little sister she told me if she eats coconut, she'll never be able to see her again. So I'm guessing that the littlest one has a severe allergy, and that's what they told her, that if she eats that, she'll never be able to see her again. And she was really upset by that.
Bella was?
Yeah.
And so if Cece ate coconut, she would potentially die?
I know she has a tree nut allergy, but I never heard coconut. So I wonder if they just, I don't know if she got coconut.
So Cece has a tree nut allergy?
Yeah, like a severe one.
Okay. So you watch the children. he leaves about, you get there at 4:30? What time do you think he leaves?
Probably 4:45 after we've like gone through everything, and he orders the pizza for us. And
Where was the pizza from?
Papa John's, I think.
Okay. And he leaves about 4:45. You didn't see who he left with? Okay, you watch the kids. Any phone calls? Do you see anything out of place at the house? Is anything weird?
It seemed normal. They all were acting normal. The kids were having fun. And the house seemed fine.
Okay. And you put the girls down at 7.
Yeah.
And then what time does Chris come back?
Around 10:30.
Anybody else in the house while you're there? Just you and the 2 girls?
Yeah, my mom was waiting outside to pick me up
What
because
time?
he told me 10, so my mom came at 10, but when he came home, he said he had gotten stuck in some traffic, which was understandable.
Okay. And your mom was there to pick you up?
Yeah, she was waiting outside the house in her car.
She just waited in her car?
Yeah.
He gets home at 10:30, and he was at the Rockies game, right?
Yes.
That's where he said he was going?
Yes.
Did he mention anything that happened, or
He just gave me the money and I left.
he didn't tell you? He said he got stuck in traffic?
Yeah.
Was he wearing the same clothing?
Yes.
And you didn't ever see who he came back with?
No, my mom saw him come home, so
Your mom did?
I bet if you ask her.
Okay. I need a second. Because every single time I listen to that, it hits differently. Every single time. And I have listened to it more times than I can count, and it still gets me right here. Now, before I get into what I want you to notice, what I promised you at the beginning of this video that most people have completely missed, I just want to sit in that for a moment. Because we just listened to a young girl, a teenager, who walked into that house completely innocent, who ordered pizza with those babies, who tucked them in, who sat on that couch with Bella while Cece fell asleep. Bella, 4 years old, and she sat next to this girl and said, "Oh, Lord," she said, "can I ask you something? Can I ask you something?" A 4-year-old. And what she asked, what she said about her little sister and the coconut allergy, the innocence of that. The fact that Bella was worried about her little sister potentially never seeing her again. And 2 days later, Chris Watts made sure of exactly that. He made sure neither of them would ever see anything again. I cannot with this case. I genuinely cannot. But let us talk, because I promise you something, and I am going to deliver. Did you catch it? Did you catch the detail that most people gloss right over every single time they listen to this interview? Haha, I see some of you already typing in the comments. Good. Keep going. We will get back to that. Here it is. Chris told McKenna to distract the girls while he left. Think about that. He specifically instructed a teenager to keep his daughters occupied so that they would not see him walk out of that door. Now, on the surface, that sounds like a thoughtful father who did not want his kids to cry at a goodbye. Oh, how sweet, right? Except this man was not going to a baseball game. He was not going to a Rockies game with coworkers. He was on a date with Nicole Kessinger, and he needed to leave that house cleanly. No emotional scene, no delays, just gone. And because of that, McKenna never saw how he left. She never saw what car he got into. She never saw if he was alone. And that was not an accident. Now here's the other thing I want you to sit with. His work truck, that big brown truck the girls kept pointing at and saying that is my daddy's truck, it never moved. It stayed parked right out front the entire night. So wherever Chris Watts went that evening, he did not take his work truck, which means either someone picked him up or he took another vehicle from the garage, a garage that McKenna never looked into, a garage that conveniently nobody can account for. Oh, the layers in this case, the layers. And then he comes back at 10:30, wearing the exact same clothes, says he got stuck in traffic, pays the girl, she leaves, and that is it. That is the last normal interaction anyone outside that family has with that household before everything falls apart. 2 days later, Shannon, Bella, Celeste, and baby Nico are gone. I want to know what you think. I want you to go to the comments right now and tell me what stood out to you the most in that interview. Was it Bella's words about Cece? Was it the truck that never moved? Was it the fact that Shanann herself was texting the babysitter, texting her from Arizona, checking on her babies, completely unaware of what her husband was planning? Tell me everything. And for those of you who are new, welcome. You picked quite a video to start with. Make sure you subscribe because we go deep in this community. We do not just skim the surface. We sit with the details. We honor the victims by making sure their stories are told fully and told truthfully. Shanann deserved better. Bella deserved better. Celeste deserved better. Baby Nico deserved a chance at life. And the least we can do, the very least, is make sure the world never forgets them. Type the names in the comments. Just the names. Shanann, Bella, Celeste, Nico. Let the algorithm see it. Let the world see it. Let them know they are remembered. I love you all so much. Thank you for watching to the end. You have no idea what this community means to me. And as always, for those of you still searching for answers in your own lives, keep going. Keep going. Your answers are coming. I will see you in the next one. God bless you all.